Ravi Shankar Prasad, in the midst of the fight against terrorism, was it politic of the president to bring up again Ram Mandir? Ram Mandir is our core belief. We will build Ram Mandir. Was this politically wise?
Well, Sagarika, one thing I must say at the very outset, Vinod Sharma is a very good friend of mine, about whom I have the highest personal regard. That is one aspect of it. But equally, another aspect of it is, in the last about 15 years that I have known Vinod, not even one good word about the BJP has come from him. I salute his commitment. Let's be there. But what is important, Sagarika, you did not miss, you completely overlooked that point. Certainly it is our commitment of a grand Ram Janmabhoomi temple. It is our commitment for the last 20 years. But today his appeal to the Muslim community, that Ram is sacred to Hindus, Ayodhya is pious for Hindus. Please join and facilitate that. It will lead to a new amity and reinforce the bonds of India. That's also he stated. Therefore, well, Vinod has, it is a theory of Vinod that terrorism is only because of this. He disregards jihadi terror. He disregards Al-Qaeda. Leave like that. But yes, we are a distinct party with a distinct ideology. Regardless of what Vinod says, we are not ashamed about Ram Janmabhoomi. Okay? Regardless of what Sagarika says, we are not ashamed about Ram Janmabhoomi.
But you see, the problem is...
Please listen to me, please. Please listen to me, Sagarika, for a moment. But today there is a great statement of intent. And I know for sure that there are many Muslims in the country who do feel that way. Let's hope how the response comes.
But Vidya Subramaniam, you know, doesn't this again bring up the core tension within the BJP of asserting the core and trying to expand the base at the same time? How do you marry the two? On the one hand, you're doing Ram Temple. On the other hand, you're appeasing Dalits. How are you going to marry these two
This is the paradox
trends
of the party. You see, the RSS ideology is that they want to see the Hindu as a one single unit. And which is why, you know, they're anti-caste and because if you don't, the minute the caste divisions come in, then the Hindu vote gets divided. But in practice, it doesn't happen. Even though they keep talking about Dalits and when they had the Shilanya ceremony for Ram Temple, they got a Dalit to lay the first stone over there to make the point that they have Dalits with them. But in practice, it doesn't translate like that, even though Ravi Shankar Prasad said that they have the maximum number of Dalit MPs and MLAs. That's not the way it works out, because you can win an election by securing all the other votes. It doesn't mean that you got all the Dalit votes. You know, in any constituency, where the Dalit constituency, you have also the other votes. So if you get all the... Just as
but isn't this trying to be all things to all people, isn't it difficult? How is the BJP going to manage it? How are you going to assert Ram Temple as well as get Dalits, as well as get
and then you have to take into account the fact that the BJP is just a rump today. It's lost all its constituents, and JDU is threatening them every single day because the tensions over the Muslim issue.
But that's isn't that again the issue that keeps bedeviling you, Mr. Ravi Shankar Prasad, that if you assert your core beliefs and assert Ram Temple, immediately your alliance ability diminishes?
Well, first of all, we have already had 26 parties supporting us in spite of Ram Janmabhoomi. Therefore, please don't lecture us on the nuances of a coalition politics.
Ravi,
we know it to handle it quite well.
Ravi.
But on the point, what what Vidya has stated, we know that we complete my point. Sagarika, I would request you, please see the good what Shivraj has done for Dalit cause. Please see the constructive work Raman Singh has done for Dalit and other tribal cause, of which I was in charge of Chhattisgarh. And do you know, go to Gujarat, to a Dalit village, there is threefold energy there. Internet in the school, healthcare, go and see that. And the people in the Dalit community are seeing the work, regardless of the campaign by some of our friends against us. Having said that, there were many other issues today. We had a wonderful discussion on environment today, on national security today. I wish you could also talk about that. But our allies know our transparency, and again you are missing the kind of appeal we have made today in a different context, and I am quite sure a very substantial majority of the Muslim community would feel different.
And I would like to, as a skeptic, you know, Ravi thinks that I am a skeptic on BJP. Perhaps he is partially correct, you know. but BJP has given me adequate reason to be skeptical about them. I would like to test Mr. Gadkari, the call for discipline when he constitutes his team next month. I would like to see how disciplined does the party remain. I would like to test Mr. Gadkari on the dynasty issue, given that the huge display of pictures and photographs of Varun Gandhi at the venue and the city of Indore. I don't think Ravi's banners are there, but Varun Gandhi's banners are there.
Daughter being fielded in the Maharashtra
I think
Assembly
BJP, I'm sorry to say, in a country like India, we need an opposition party like BJP coming up. And one is not being condescending. I know Ravi has got this stock response. When you say BJP should come up, he says, oh, don't be condescending. We know we have to come up. But the fact remains that the BJP as a political party has ceased to be a party with a difference. And it has to get back to that track in order to attract the people the way it did when it formed government in 1998 and then again in 1999.
Right. Let's come back to that after this very tiny break.